What's up, guys, and welcome back to Color Entertainment. This is Matt. Ari's in the other room, and I'm tired. We did a lot of moving today. We had some house cleaning to do today, and that was a bitch. So I'm super tired. But it is time for more Madden. As we are in the re-signing period now. And we have some work to do. So I wanted to do a quick little stream here, just kind of show what I'm doing here, what I'm looking at, things like that. And basically how this works in my head, whatever that means. So we're going to jump right in here. And gotta share this with the league as well. Because why not? Bang, 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 bang. Alright, so what we need to talk about on this one is cap management. We are in the re-signing period. We're about to go into free agency. We have 49 players on the roster. So let's see exactly what we're doing here because we kind of gutted it. All the really crappy players we got rid of to free up as much cap as possible. Because the problem with the Chiefs is they have people like Patrick Mahomes and Chris Jones, which eat up probably half of the cap by themselves. 100 and God damn, how much cap hit does Patrick Mahomes have? There is a. So Patrick Mahomes incurs a cap hit of $66 million a year. Good God. Now in 3 years, it's going to free up. It's going to be cut in half, which is really going to help out. But for the next 3 years, we're going to be strapped just because of that. And then Chris Jones takes 40. So that is $100 million of 2 players. 2. Can't get rid of them because I will lose money doing it in dead cap. So this is where we got to get creative. Now $20 million is going to be freed up next year with Kelsey. As soon as Kelsey leaves, it looks like it's going to free up about $20 million by itself. And then we'll have little nickels and dimes here, and we'll figure it out. But we have to re-sign players next year as well. So we're going to go by savings here. Now here's what I'm thinking, and here's what I'm looking at here. Right now, players to negotiate, we're going to do 2 things right off the bat. Trent McDuffie, 90-year-old, or 90 overall, cornerback, 24 years old, still on a rookie contract. So I can accept his option and pay $1 million for a year, keep him on the roster, and not worry about it until next year. We are absolutely going to accept that. Bang. Welcome back, Trent McDuffie. Then we have George Karlaftis, 24 years old, 85 overall, on his 4th year of a rookie deal. We're going to accept his option as well. Keep our pass rush up. Bang. That's going to keep us up. So those are the 2 big things we need to do. Keep our youth. Keep our youth. So then here's the problem we run into. Trey Smith is interested in coming back. He is a 26-year-old right guard at 90 overall. He is a must-have. However, with the cap room we have, we're about $4 million short of being able to get him back. That's not very good. We have 1 shot to bring him. Now, he is interested. We also have Hassan Reddick. Hassan killed it this year. Let's see his player card. Let's see his stats from this year if I can find it. Stats and contracts. So last year he had 11 sacks for us. He's been a double-digit sack guy for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the last 5 years. So he's a beast on the defensive line. The problem I have is he's not really interested in playing for us. what is his motivations here? Where do I see that? Yeah, there it is. So he's interested in the highest offer, so he wants money, of course. He wants a big market, and he wants to be close to home. We're not good at any of that. So, to keep Hassan Reddick, I might have to look at that trade, which, granted, I traded Rashee Rice, so it's not a great deal for me. It's going to be an L trade. It's going to be a loss of the trade, because I don't think I'm going to pay for Hassan to come back, because he's going to cost me way too much. And I still have a bunch else to do. We have Justin Reed, who's been a solid player for us. Let's look at his stats from the last year. 83 overall safety. He had 2 picks. He had 15 deflections. He had 4 forced fumbles. He did some work last year. 77 tackles. He's a good player. He's a good player, 6'1", 207 pounds. But he's not interested in coming back either, so he's going to pay a lot. Actually, there's only a few that are actually interested in coming back with us. And honestly, I want guys who want to be here. Because usually, anyone who's actually played Madden with me or been in leagues with me knows that I almost never pick the best team. This year was an exception. Like, I just want to play with a great quarterback once, because I never do. I always pick the rebuild. Last year, I was the Texans. The year before that was the year of many franchises, because EA deleted all of them. So I started as the Colts with the rookie Anthony Richardson, and then switched to the Panthers after the redo of the franchise. And then I came back as the Commanders. Now, the Commanders did have Joe Burrow at the time, because some other trade, but I just came back to finish out the year. Because after they deleted the franchise, I got super pissed at EA, and I just left. So, eventually, it was either Zach or Kyle talked me back into coming, or talked me into coming back. So I took the Commanders, and they had Joe Burrow, and Terry McLaurin carried me to my first Super Bowl in the MXFL, which was nice. Then the year before that, I was the Chargers. I had Justin Herbert, which was good. But the Chargers weren't like the greatest team. They weren't amazing. They weren't bad, but they weren't amazing. So I never picked the great teams, and this time I actually did. And because of that, usually when I have problems like this, I just throw money at them and say, "Shut the fuck up, you're staying." But in this case, I'm going to have to let these guys who don't want to be here, I'm going to have to just let them go, including McCole Hardman, which is kind of irritating, honestly. Matt almost killed Ari. How did I almost kill Ari? I don't remember this. So he cares about being in a scheme fit. He's not. He cares about no income tax. We don't have that. And he cares about chief playoff contender, which we are. So, but these are things I can't really control. So I really should just let Mecole go. I like Mecole, but the problem is I have a rookie, second-year rookie coming, Tyreek 2.0, Xavier Worthy, who's going to take his spot. So I might as well... Oh, Trask almost killed Bob. That's right. So we played a D&D game on Sunday, and I almost killed my wife. That was her fault, because I told her to cover her ears, and she did not. Charles Omenihu. So this is 2 defensive ends now who just don't want to come back. That is an issue for us. We're going to have to find some way to shore up the defensive line. We're also losing a safety, so we're going to have to figure that out. Derek Natty doesn't want to come back. Now, what is his wants and needs here? He wants to be a scheme fit. Not going to work. He wants championships, which Chiefs are good there, and a warm weather state, which we're kind of in the middle. But either way, he's not like really digging us. And again, I want guys who want to be here. So usually, again, I throw money at the problem, but in this case, I don't have the money to throw, so I can really only focus on guys who want to be here. So I can bring back Clyde to back up Pacheco. Pacheco's going to be our guy for a while, so I get 2 years of a backup in Clyde, not worry about the running back position. Noah Gray's going to be the replacement for Kelsey, and he wants to be here, so I can get him for 3 years and just run with that. CJ doesn't want to come back, so, I mean, these guys, oof, it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. But here's what we're going to do. because we do have the right guard who wants to come back, but we don't have enough money to sign him. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here. We're going to go to our team salaries, all right? For anyone who wants to do this. We're going to go over to our savings. You sort by that. That is how much money will be added to the cap if you get rid of them. It doesn't matter what the penalty is. That's getting added to the cap, even with the penalty. So I'm going to net $15 million by getting rid of Joe Thuney. Now, why the fuck would I do that, you may ask? He's an 89 overall. Here's why. He has 1 year remaining on his contract. So next year, I'm going to have to pay him big money to stay. He is 32 years old. However, I can use that $15 million, plus probably 5, to bring back... Oh, load faster. This is PS5. To bring back Trey Smith, who is a 90 overall at 26 years old. Get him on a 4-year contract, maybe longer, and lock him up. And that way, Jawan Taylor's locked up for a few years. Trey Smith's locked up for a few years. We already signed Creed Humphrey for a few years, so he's good. We got to figure out... Left tackle is actually a rookie. So we've got him for the next 4 or 5 years, and he's on the upswing. He's almost 80 overall at 22 years old. So we'll just have to fill the hole of left guard. And if we can fill that, we'll be good. But we are losing defensive line. This is going to be a problem for us. We're going to lose some defensive linemen, but I am going to try something here. We are deciding we're not going to re-sign Hassan. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut him now. We're just going to get rid of him. Bang. And that says... Wait, what? What? Bro! Alright, I'm going to have to talk to the commissioners. Commissioners. So I'm going to message the commissioners, see if they can help me out here. Because here's the thing. So I'm going to see if they'll DM me. Because if we just release Hassan now, then we don't have to worry about anything. But, also, Reed. But we incur the penalty still. But he's about to leave. Why is there a penalty? That's irritating. If any commissioners are in the chat watching, please DM me. I'm trying to figure this out here because I really need to do this so that I can do the rest of what I'm trying to do. Because here's the thing, now that I'm thinking about it, if I can save getting rid of Joe Thuney by cutting Hassan Reddick now and clearing that money off the books, oh, got the DM. I think. There we go. So what I'm telling him right now is that I need to cut Hassan Reddick. So basically what I'm asking, Matt's about to be the next Jerry Jones. I just know it. No, I'm trying to be much better than Jerry Jones. So what I'm trying to do here is, see, this has no penalty if I get rid of Hassan Reddick, but it saves me $15 million in cap. I don't know if that's already on the cap for what I'm being shown, but I want to find out. So I'm pretty much just letting Hassan go. I'm pretty much like saying, thanks for your service this year. Oh, okay. So he asked me because the overall restriction. He's like, What's his overall?" And he's like, "I'll do it. I'm just curious because I brought the restriction up to 85 today, and his overall is 86." All right, so he's gonna do it. So we're gonna hold off on cutting Joe Thuney. He's gonna tag me, and we'll be able to make this move and see if it does what I'm hoping it does. Because if it does, this is what's gonna happen. If I cut Hassan Reddick now, and just because here you can see it's his last chance. I'm not fucking anyone. I'm not breaking any rules. I'm pretty much saying I'm not gonna re-sign you, Hassan. So I'm just gonna cut you because the game is saying yes. This is my last chance to negotiate, and I'm gonna also withdraw my offer. See if that helps. It did not. So right here it says it's my last chance to negotiate with him. So in my opinion, when you have 14 players to re-sign, right? It should show you as if all these players are not available. So the cap hit should not be there, but I think this is a glitch in Madden where it doesn't do that. I think it still applies all their cap hits to my available cap, which fucks me up re-signing people. Because if I can cut Reddick and get rid of his cap hit off of my salary, that's going to be my cap room up to $27 million. I'm at 12 right now. Right now I am 4 short or 5 short of signing Trey Smith. So that means he needs $17 million. So if I could cut Hassan Reddick, I could sign Trey Smith and have $10 million left over to look at some of these other guys. Which is about what I need. And then I can possibly look into getting rid of Thuney in free agency if I need to. But honestly, if I get Trey Smith back and can keep Joe Thuney, my offensive line is set. Done. Donezo. Never have to look at an offensive lineman for the rest of this Madden, which would be a first. Then, we go to the college player scene, and what we need more than anything is defensive line. So did we look at defensive line? That's the question here. It looks like we did. We have like some 90%ers in here. So we have defensive line we can get, especially right ends. And we can sort by this too? What? Hey, they actually did something halfway decent. That's nice. We got some strong pursuit. There, nice. Block shedding is not great around the board, but this guy, Friedman from Washington State, he's a problem. So he's someone to look at. But, so we have prospects, and we have guys we were looking at already. Oof. We have some undrafted free agents we were looking at, which is not good. Ooh, we do have a good block shedder here, Jermaine Gentry. He could honestly be moved to defensive tackle, possibly. Kind of just depends. So we're just waiting for the commissioner to get back to me. As soon as he does it, I can get on here and I can do what I need to do. By the way, Packers-Steelers were in the Super Bowl. I don't remember who won, though. Who won? Packers won by 3. So the Packers go 16-1 in the league. to take the title of Super Bowl champion this year. So congratulations to the Pack. Good for you. Fuck you as well. I'm still super salty about what happened, but we're gonna come back this year. So as soon as this is done, I just wanna, I wanna make sure that I'm not screwing myself here. Because if I can get rid of Hassan, that frees up 12. Or 15. That'll be huge. So this is the problem for anyone who's just joining. We can't release him because his overall is too high for what the league has. And that's to stop guys from fucking spam dumping their rosters and fucking everybody up. So I get it. Alright, so he says we're good. We might have to back out first. So we're going to try it here. Alright. Controller died. Give me a moment. Ooh. Alright, we should be good now. Does it sound good? Alright, sound is good. Alright, let's see if it'll let us do this. We are winning the offseason right now, Supa. Thanks for joining. Alright, so let's see if this worked. Oh, wrong button. Alrighty. So what we want to do is we want to go in here. I'm going to find Hassan Reddick. There he is. And done. All right. So that was done. That worked. And we have a guest.
Yo.
Everybody welcome Juicy to the stream.
What up, everybody?
He is coming in at the tail end of this stream while I try to figure this out, as we will also be having a super special, spooky, scary Sidechick Tuesday! That's coming up right after this, so make sure you stick around. Fuck, it didn't work. Alright, so it did not work, so we are going to have to do our initial plan here. That's annoying. Alright, so we got to go in here. Go buy savings here.
Hi, kitty.
So, here we go. We are getting rid of Joe Thuney. Goodbye, Joe.
Bye, Joseph.
Thank you for your work. Goodbye.
Thank you for your service.
What? Son of a bitch, it'll put me above the cut limit. Fuck! Okay, this isn't good. This just got a lot worse. Fuck. Okay, so what kind of guards are we looking at here in the rookie division? We have some we were looking at, which is nice. Well, there's some potentials here. So, alright, maybe we will, maybe we'll just let this happen. So we're going to look at some other re-signs here and see what we can do then. Save some of our capital. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright. So who wants to come back? So Clyde wants to come back. He's asking for $2 million a year. That's not terrible. We're going to go team friendly, though, because you are a depth player. Nope, he's leaving. All right, so Clyde's leaving. Just fine. Noah Gray, though, is someone I want to keep for a while, so I'm going to move him to 4, $2 million a year, and a $5 million bonus. So Noah Gray's staying. That only leaves us with 5, though. Ugh, I really don't like anyone else. All right, so we're just going to leave it at that. And we're going to have to make some moves in free agency and the draft. So this is going to be interesting. But right now we're at 48 players. We have 5 million in cap space, so we are going to have to make some moves. We're going to have to get some, maybe get some draft capital. If there's anyone worth holding on to. Oh, actually, I could put Thuney on the trade block. Let's try to get something for Thuney. What do you think? Yeah. Instead of just cutting him, see if we can get something in return.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I guess I don't football people, so I'm just going with it. I'm just going with it.
Oh, and Kyle is looking for linemen. Welcome in, Kyle. Hi. I'll tell you what. Are you around your PlayStation right now, Kyle? I'll wait for your answer. Juice is a little early anyway.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Welcome in. How's your day? How's your petty?
Petty was great. Felt good. My feet feel nice and clean. Toenails are clipped. You should get one.
I do get one.
Good.
Kyle, you are by your PlayStation. Well, why don't you step into my office? And make sure your voice is set to share on recording, please. So we'll wait for Kyle to jump on, and then we'll do some business here. What team is Kyle? I know he's in the NFC North. I wonder if he's the Vikings. He might be the Vikings. If he's the Vikings, I know I need some draft capital. He does not. Well, he has some draft capital, but not a whole lot. So we'll talk about that. What else does he? What does he have? Anything cheap that I would like? Ooh, I don't hate KJ Hamler. It's pretty much like replacing McCole Hardman, which isn't bad. TJ Hawkinson's too expensive for my blood. Oh, he needs a guard too. Oh, we have been invited to a party. All right. I will jump on with him real quick. Fuck. Wow. All right, we will be back uno momento. All right, that should be good. Oh, let's jump into this party. All right. Everybody, please welcome in Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you there?
I am.
Good. Welcome to the party. All right, so let's work something out, brother.
Here we go again.
Yeah. So here's what I have to offer you. I have one thing and one thing only. Okay, so I have Joe Thuney here. Do you have my stream still up?
I can. I'll just turn off the volume.
Yeah. Because I have his player card up on the screen.
There we go.
So he's 90 overall.
Yep.
88 strength. He's a pass blocker. Much better at that. Super decent. Did well for me. The issue is he is 32 years old, and you have one more thing on his contract. However, you know linemen are going to regress super slow. You can probably get a good 3 years out of him.
Yep.
So, with that being said, you will have to re-sign him next year.
Which is fine.
But I still believe he's worth a high draft pick. And what team are you again?
Vikes.
You are the Vikes. Okay. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else cheap that I can
know
get.
you're looking at KJ. I do have to re-sign KJ.
This year?
Yes, right now.
Oh, well then I'll probably hold off on that. Just looking at some of your other positions right now. This is really just depth. I'm really looking for depth here. Nothing big because I'd rather have the higher draft pick. Older.
God, I got a lot of old motherfuckers on this team.
Yeah. It's the Vikings.
Yeah.
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 Don't need a quarterback, obviously. Jay Jetta's not available. How much do you use Ty Chandler?
Not a whole lot.
Okay. They don't hate. Well, he's a little older than what I'm looking for.
Yeah, he's 26. Really, the only people probably off my thing would probably Jordan Addison, Turner, maybe if I'm faced the linebacker. Well,
Yeah, I'm not really seeing a whole lot. So I think we're just talking draft picks right now.
which is fine. I kind of got fucked on that end too.
Yeah, so you have a 1 or 2 fives this year. Okay. Now you have a lower one, so do you think the 1 would be doable?
Let me check some stuff here real quick.
Because if you can do the 1, I would probably do the 1 by itself and be good with that. Yeah, because that would give me 2 picks in the top 20, and that would make me fine. I'd be fine with that.
Just trying to see where my prospects fall that I was kind of favored in looking at.
Kenneth Walker is a 99 now.
You're
What the fuck are the Seahawks doing over there?
running a lot, you know?
Apparently.
I just say fuck it and be it and do that. Hope for the best because I do have 90 million cap, so I can build in free agency.
So you're good with the 1 then?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do a 1 for Joe Thuney then. If they say that's too much, let's have a backup ready. I don't think they should.
Because he's a 90 or close to.
Yeah, like that's a big deal.
So I
So
think they would have an issue maybe because of age.
yeah, but I mean 32 still, he's gonna get 2-3 years before he really
That's
can't
I'm just
be
saying
used.
maybe.
But if they say no, how would you feel? Fuck. You know what? Let's just see what they say first.
And then hope for the best.
Hope for the best, and if not, then we might be able to finagle something else. But that's a low 2 that you have there, and I'd rather have something a little higher for him. So we'll go ahead and write it up, send it into the commissions, and let's see what they say. You good with that?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
All
right, deal done.
Very professional sounding.
Very nice to do business with you again, sir.
Business negotiation there.
I hope he treats you better than Will Anderson did last year. But there was no pass rush last year. That was the biggest fucking problem.
Yeah. And now my line keeps getting killed, so I need protection for JJ.
Yeah, and I mean he did a good job for me this year.
Did I put in review grades?
I believe so. Or they want us to use that stupid app, and I don't know how to use that.
on. See if I can finagle this. Because I'm not used to it either.
Ooh, hold on here. What the fuck?
Uh-oh.
Rashid Shaheed is available?
The fuck?
Oh, a bidding war is coming. 96 speed, 95 acceleration. That is going to be ugly. All right. Good to know. All right. So, yeah, go ahead and send that in. See if the commission say yes. We'll go from there. And if we can get it done tonight, I'll jump on and get it done, okay?
Sounds good. I'm trying to figure this out.
You need me to do anything on my end?
I don't think so. I just got to try to figure out how to put it on through Neon or whatever.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you figure that out then, and I'll talk to you later, all right?
All right, sounds good.
Pleasure doing business.
Sounds good.
Later. And that's how we do that. All right. So we have a deal in place. We're going to try to get that first round pick, which will really help out rebuilding this team. So thanks for joining us, guys. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to try to do. We will be back for a short stream when it comes to free agency round 1. That'll be in the next day or so. So make sure you keep an eye out on that. For No Collar Entertainment, this is Matt.
This is Juice.
And we're out.